I think having the opportunity to meet both Sharmila and Vic and the entire team, if you will, at Children Across Borders, I think it was an immediate. We realized that we both had extreme passion. Sharmila, both as a businesswoman but also as a mother, understands what our mothers go through. And as a mother of a child who had cancer, I think she understood like she couldn't imagine, and she reached out and wanted to help our families in any way she could. And her children have actually volunteered in our organization, which is also very special. They get it and they're hands-on. They don't write a check and walk away. They attend our events, they've met our families, they've invited our families to their events, and our families love it, and they love the relationship. It's not just a grant funder, it's a relationship. The One Voice Foundation is a children's charity in Tampa, Florida, and we provide 25 different programs for children with cancer and the entire family. Our philosophy is that the entire family is diagnosed, not just the child, and our programs are designed to meet all of those needs. We also fund and operate the only pediatric cancer research lab in Tampa. We're the legislative voice. We travel to Capitol Hill annually with about 12 of our children who testify and share their stories with Congress and the Senate. And we're very proud to be opening the One Voice Academy in August of 2018, which will be the first school in the United States for children with cancer. Our partnership with Children Across Borders has been about 5 years now, and we're very honored to partner with Sharmila and Vic on our programs and missions. They believe in what we do, and we're a smaller charity, so getting funding, we don't receive any federal funding, so it's very important for our grant writers and our fundraisers to seek out funding, and we're very proud of our relationship. They've actually allowed us to continue our mission in 3 different areas. One program that was very attractive to them is our transition program for adults. Many children who become cancer survivors, which 80% do, that's the good news, but what do? This is a very unmet population. Their needs are varied, and having a program that's funded allows us to transition them back into a normal life after chemo and into adulthood. Many of them have been on treatment for 5, 6, 7 years. The world's kind of gone on beyond without them, and it's kind of transitioning them back, and it's the only program of its kind, and the more survivors we get, we know this program's only going to grow. So it's funded by the Children Across Borders. We've also been funded with our equine therapy program, which is a very special program. We have 15 therapy horses, and this isn't a ride around a rodeo. These are retired Tampa Police Department horses. Some of them have been at 9/11. They've handled a lot of trauma with vets and post-traumatic. Our children, including siblings, ride after school, and they're in an at-ease program. They're given responsibility, and they have to achieve certain accomplishments. They also get to do their physical therapy and occupational therapy on the horses, and that's funded by Children Across Borders. There's no way a family could afford these services, especially given all their medical expenses. So 15 horses is a very expensive program, so we're truly blessed to be able to offer that to over 70 children who are now participating. When we first met Sharmila, we had 11 children, so now we're up to about 73 that are participating. Another effort that Sharmila has been very generous in is our research. As I said, we fund and operate a pediatric cancer research lab where Dr. Tebby is working on the vaccine for leukemia. We have partnered with the Moffitt Cancer Center and are working on a mouse study, and next year we hope to be able to start developing the vaccine to prevent this. Our emphasis on research is prevention. I think when people think of children with cancer, they think of chemo and they think of treatment. They don't necessarily think of the long-range ramifications that our children go through. There's a fear of relapse. There's survival guilt. They've lost a lot of friends. Cancer survivorship is exceptionally important, but there's a lot of factors that go along with that. Many of these children will have long life health issues. They don't know the difference between a debit card and a credit card, and there's really not a lot of programs to direct them with life skills. The GRIP program, which has been funded by the Children Across Borders, has provided that opportunity for us to bring in professionals in the community and do trainings. We've done weekend camps, we've done retreats for the whole family too, because one of the concerns parents have is what's going to happen with this child who may have had a lot of cranial radiation and not going to be able to make good life choices and life decisions or live on their own. And this program guides them, and that's actually what the program's for, guidance and resources in implementing a plan. And that's what GRIP stands for, which is funded by Children Across Borders.